Hello, and welcome to the Casino Tears podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 10 Ton is number one, and joining me as my co-host is the one and only Ed Robinson from Roll to Win Craps. If you want more info on our show, please visit our page at casinotears.com. On this week's show, we discuss player types, fish, ferrets, hawks, whales. We also touch on the evil eye, chicken feeders, chopper toss, insider trading, Worf, Bezos, findom, and Ed does his best Italian accent. Oh, so my friend...
Yeah, he was in the biggie.
He ended up finishing. I wish I had gotten him that Casino Tears hoodie, man. That would have been so great because he came in second.
Wow.
But Ed,
some players.
It's a huge controversy right now. So basically... And people that are into poker will realize, like, this is a big controversy. I don't even know right now if they've even awarded the prize money. So when it got down to two players, I think they both ended up with like $1 million each anyway, right? The difference was a couple $100,000. I don't know, something like that. But all I know is that either way, they're millionaires. But my friend James had the overwhelming chip lead, right?
Yeah.
Overwhelming. I think it was like, I don't know, 9-1 maybe. He was crushing him, right? So he should have just cleaned him up. But there was a promotion from the WPT. The basic facts were if the other guy wins, he gets $1 million as a bonus from WPT that was offering that promotion. So do you see the dilemma right there? That they can go... And you're not allowed to make deals at the WSOP.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to, chop.
You can't chop.
But I'm sure people do make deals, right? And then you have to go and just deal it. But you're not allowed to. So think about this. If you and I were playing heads up and I had a 10-1 chip lead, but Ed, you got an extra $1 million. You got $1 million if you won. So now all of a sudden, why wouldn't I be like, Ed, in the 15-minute break before we start heads up, Ed, I'm going to figure out a way for you to win, and we're going to chop up. You get the WSOP bracelet, but we're going to chop up this extra $1 million that you're getting on top of everything else.
You think that happened?
Dude, of course it happened. Okay, how could it not happen? You get whatever the deal was.
I'm already sitting on $1 million if I'm in second.
Yeah.
And... the other guy's sitting on $2 million if he wins.
No, you're both sitting on like million whatever.
Yeah, but he's getting an extra $1 million.
But if the other guy wins, basically, if you chip dump, somehow get him all of your chips, you now have another $1 million in the prize pool that you guys can split.
I get $500,000.
Yeah, I'd do that in a second.
Well, no, I would try to keep my money and cost that bastard $1 million.
No, that's not how poker players do it. That's not how.
Yeah, that's how craps players do it.
No, that's not.
It's like playing against.
Why would you pass that up?
I'm playing against a don't player on that deal.
I don't know. That's not how you do it. That is not how you do it at all.
No, man, you got to split $3 million.
Yeah, instead of splitting $2 million.
So are they gonna? Who won?
That's what the scandal is.
By the hand, who won?
Well, they ended up playing a ton of hands. Ultimately, the guy who should have lost, but needed to win to get the $1 million added to the prize pool, won. And that's what the controversy is, because it's apparent how the hands were played.
So they may not, either one of them get nothing.
Yeah, but I think we'll see how it goes. But it's a major controversy.
See, that's why you don't want to cut that deal, because now they might not even pay you anything.
Well, it's all over the poker news, man. It's all over poker news.
Maybe it's a good thing he wasn't wearing a shirt if he threw the game.
But you know who's crying, though? It's the casinos that are crying, Ed. They're the ones that are all hurt. It's more so the WSOP is more hurt because of collusion and everything, but they're not colluding against any other opponent. They're just figuring out a way to make more money, which is smart to me. I wouldn't want a bracelet. If someone would say, hey, you have to give up this bracelet and you're going to make an extra $500,000-$600,000, I would be like, okay, I said yes already. Yeah. Think about, I'd rather have this bracelet that is going to sit on my trophy case and collect dust right? Or I can have a $600,000, $500,000. You're taking that deal.
It's not a hard decision.
No, it's not. It's
But I
not.
would say, like, dude, let's play this out. And if I accidentally win, I'll sell it to you for $300,000.
I mean, okay. Uh,
I mean, I don't need a damn bracelet. I can buy my own bracelet, just like I can buy my own jacket without going to Fremont.
yeah, well, I don't know. So that's what you should read about it. It's pretty interesting. It's an interesting thing. I mean, because when you play other tournaments, you get down to the whatever final, however many, and there's
Yeah.
always people like, you want to talk about a deal? Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Okay, cool. You get this, this, and this, and maybe we play for the rest.
How can you trust a poker player to keep the deal?
I don't know. You just do. That's how it goes.
I wouldn't trust a bastard.
You just do. You just do.
They shouldn't. They would never. I wouldn't want. They shouldn't trust me.
Oh, man, I know.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about these poker guys, dude. I mean, in craps world, they chop the pot all the time.
Yeah, well, here it is. Basically, first place won 1.255 and second place won 1.012. I mean, and then they get to chop another million. Man, that's sweet. That's like a bonus. That's like being awarded the bonus. We're gonna give you the bonus.
You didn't hit the 12, but we're still giving you the all.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the cameras, which actually
happened. So I'm kind of. I mean, man, I wouldn't throw the game. I'd want to win the fucking game.
I mean, yeah, but you kind of. I mean, the smart money is doing that. How often is someone gonna say, "Hey, by the way,
look, dude, you want this bracelet? I'll sell it to you for $500,000. Otherwise."
No, but you don't. That's not how it works. The guy has
he
to
had
win.
to win. He had to win. He had to win. Then be a better poker player.
I don't know.
He's a don't player. I don't want nothing to do with him.
I don't know, Ed. No, you got
$500,000. I got $1 million. I don't need another $500,000. That's just tax
you do.
money.
Yeah, you do. You do. You can always find something else to do with it. Mm-hmm. Speaking of poker, dude, you know what I was thinking about? Maybe because I'm in the poker frame of mind. And do you know the term fish? Have you ever heard that for poker players? If you go to a poker game?
No, I don't know. I know nothing about fish and poker. I know about Go Fish. That's a card game.
Oh, man. So anyway.
I go fishing.
Yep.
I got on a fishing hat.
Well, you know what a whale is, right? Whales exist in poker and craps and all gambling.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
You're a fish.
No. I would not. I would be considered a fish maybe in big cash games, but I'm not a fish.
Yeah.
A fish is someone
I'm a fish.
Has no clue. You would be a fish in a poker game.
Yeah, I probably
because you don't play and you've never played, really, have you?
And I don't have a tail.
Who you don't know? You don't have a tail.
Yeah, I know I don't have a tail because I've won every cash game I ever been in.
Okay, well, you don't know that you don't, but this is probably good. Maybe you would have some sort of tail.
If I'm acting like this at the table, dude.
Oh my God.
What's my tail?
Dude, I don't know you
want to play poker with me, and you tell me what my tail is.
Hey, maybe one day we'll have a Casino Tears
poker tournament. Well,
when you get that place in Biloxi, man, we'll have a Casino Tears poker tournament.
There you go. That can be.
And then we'll see who's the champ. All right, we'll see what your tail is. You're gonna get aces, and everyone's gonna know.
What's an ace?
Listen, man, there's a term called fish. Fish is basically a horrible basic poker player. You want to play with fish because they're easy to play against, right?
Yeah.
A noob or newbie. There is nothing like that in craps. And I see it all the time. I'm getting frustrated. And I actually asked, since we were also talking about Chat GPT.
Yeah.
I literally, dude, I paid the money for it. Because I did a deep dive with Chat GPT.
I just got off the screen with Chat GPT a while ago.
I was asking it about some comparative analysis for all this stuff. And I'm like, what would be a similar term in craps that fish is to poker, right? And I said, would ferret be
ferret?
Right?
Yeah.
Listed me out all these options. And it said the two options, they said mole, which I didn't like, but they said ferret is actually a really good idea I'm like, I know it was a good idea. Now I start calling people ferrets. I saw so many of them last night. They're like the newbies that come up to the table. So I got in this conversation with Chat GPT about they were like, hey, do you want us to do the deep dive into all the animal types at the craps table? And I was like, yes. Still, ferret in craps is to fish and poker. And I'm going to start making that phrase popular because craps needs a term like that to describe the weak, new, just bad players that are playing, and they're ferrets, dude.
Dude, I look so handsome in this hat. It ain't even funny.
Man, you loving that? I'm glad that you like that hat.
This is the best hat. This is the best hat I've owned. It wasn't a Stetson.
Oh man, I'm happy.
I feel like I'm back in East Alabama and redneck country.
Yeah, man. None of this shit is in your face. It doesn't even say casino tiers. Does it say casino tiers on it?
Yeah, right on the top.
Oh, it does.
Right across the top of the logo.
It's small though. You know, it's small.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dice and Game Commission.
Yeah, man.
We need a citation book.
I'm gonna get the hoodies though next.
So
ferret, dude.
What ferret?
I'm gonna make that popular because a bunch of ferrets popped up around the table, and they are bothering me lately. They are just annoying. So
was Gopher on the list?
No, Gopher was not on the list, but you know what was? Owl. What? That's for good players. Owl, which was interesting. And then
that's the wise.
Wolf was on there, which
yeah.
Then there were a lot of other ones. But Ferret Dude is awesome. And it actually, ChatGPT complimented me on the use.
Oh, well, congratulations of having a robot telling you you were.
On how this was actually a very creative and good name. Then it didn't think of that.
I gave ChatGPT
a bonus.
1,000 of my last 1,000 rolls.
Oh, really? What did it say about it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, okay. All right. Gee. All right. Are you waiting for the ChatGPT free version to spit out the answer?
Yeah, I got to come back tomorrow.
I was not about to wait, Ed. Here's $20.
I got 6 or 7 pages of analysis and charts. And then it said, come back tomorrow if you want more.
Okay, cool. To ChatGPT wrote a whole podcast back and forth about the term ferret, using it at the craps table. It was funny, man.
I like to argue. I like to argue with that damn robot.
I know, man. I treat ChatGPT's been pretty good to me so far in my minimal use.
I call it a lot of names, and it understands all of the terminology that I throw at it. Every single slur. Yeah. Anyway, what you been up to besides playing with ferrets?
Yeah, see, we're gonna make that too because that is a thing.
That's we haven't had anything really new. So ferrets the new thing for we're like 4 months late with something new this month anyway. So or this year.
So that's gonna be the new term. It's going into the dictionary, dude.
A ferret.
Yeah, man.
Who's the wolf? I like the wolf.
You won't see many of them, I don't think. I'm starting to now categorize people. I saw there's some people like vultures.
How would you what would you categorize? Oh, well, I mean, a vulture is like a chicken feeder. So
there's these guys when I'm at Paris, they sort of show up, they follow.
Yeah, that's chicken feeder.
Those are chicken feeder. I feel like they're more like they don't bet though. They're more like
I know what those are.
Crows.
If they don't bet, they don't bet. I know exactly who they are.
Oh.
I know exactly who they are.
What?
King Dice students.
My God, no. I was looking at animals. Okay. I'm thinking more like in that.
You tell me he's not an animal? A snake in the grass?
But these guys that are there looking, they're not throwing. They're just there to sort of piggyback off you, you know?
Well, if they're not betting, how are they piggybacking? I mean, the chicken feeders show up and just try to win money off of you. And they'll follow you around all over everywhere.
Oh, so that is all. That's actually a term.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, guess what, man? There were a couple chicken feeders. There's like a chicken coop in Paris, man. And I don't know if I should be nice to them or not, because
only if they pass the dice.
They do pass the dice. That's the thing.
See, that's the perfect chicken feeder. A good chicken feeder will always pass the dice.
If they were not passing,
if they're not passing the dice, they're ferrets.
Yeah, or worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably ferrets. They at least pass the dice. I feel like chicken feeders has a negative.
Well, don't be woke on me now, because all the craps community on YouTube is like, don't call people chicken feeders.
Oh, really?
Don't call them Randy's.
Really? Man, I'm so happy I'm not part of those conversations. Man.
Do I look like I'm part of those
No,
conversations?
but there was people that say don't call people those names.
Chicken. Yeah. Yeah. They are. They are.
Oh my God.
Doesn't stop me. I care less. I'm calling what I want to.
I didn't know that's like,
Until they can whoop my ass, I'll call them anything I want to.
man, I like that. I think chicken feeder is if that term already exists, and we should use it, man.
Chicken feeder is somebody who follows you around and bets. And they'll stay out of your way, and they will a really nice chicken feeder
But man,
will
I feel like chicken
always
feeders
pass the dice.
are, yeah, there should be a nicer term for those people since they are being very respectful and staying out of your way.
Trying to make money off of you.
Yeah, but you know what? I got to give them credit.
I don't mind it as long as they stay out of my way.
Yeah, I mean, these two guys literally followed us from another table, and then the other guy was there again and again. It's like 4 nights. Somehow this guy like having a pet chicken that somehow
But
that
we could
shows
call
up.
it like a pet rock back in the day.
But I feel like chicken feeder I feel like it's got more of a demeaning thing. When these guys have been, at least they're quiet, they stay out of the way. Chicken feeders like feel like they're to be like pecking at you, and in your way. Whereas these guys have kind of stayed in the corner, in the hook, passed the dice, didn't yell, didn't do anything, Ed. They're more I can appreciate how they didn't get in the way.
You know how a chicken kisses his girlfriend?
I don't know.
A rooster.
No.
With his pecker.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Peck, 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 peck.
I don't know. I think there's a better.
You're not country enough for that joke.
No.
I could tell you some chicken stories.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that people are get upset about being called chicken feeders. Then you shouldn't try to be one. I think it's like got a negative.
All right. So what can we call? What do you want to call them?
I don't know, man. That's the thing.
Because they're not ferrets.
No, I feel like they would be. The good thing about those guys, even if they do, I mean, it's kind of and it's a weird way. It's a compliment. They're following you around. They think you're good enough. They can make some money as long as they stay out of your way and they're passing the dice. They've got some sort of weird parasitic relationship.
Parasites. There you go. Call them a parasite.
I mean, in some ways, it's a compliment if you've got someone that's like that. That's not annoying.
Do you know what the pilot fish is?
Is that the thing that is on that hooks up to sharks and stuff?
Yeah, that's it. They're pilot fish. They're pilot fish.
That's a kind of a cool term. They're just chicken feeder is so negative. Someone that would be annoying, like a girlfriend or something, or a wife, nagging at you.
I mean, there's a Karen. I don't know what you call the male Karen, but there's a Karen, out there. We got chicken feeders out there, but now we got ferrets.
Ferrets, dude. They're the fish of the craps world.
And you always got the guy that looks at you with the most shocked face, like when you're 7 out. You could have had 27 rolls, and when you throw a 7, they look at you. They could just like want to burn through you with laser eyeballs. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, man, that's interesting, dude. Because there was a fucking guy that did that at one of these sessions that I had, and I was actually really bummed out that this guy gave Bump John. Bump John was the one that 7'd out. He gave him the evil eye. You know what I mean?
You should, yeah. If you were bigger, you could have said something.
I went over to him and I'm like, you here playing poker, dude? Yeah. I just went over to him just to place massive bets in front of his face to go like, dude, you think you lost money?
Yeah.
How about this bet? Like, that's why I went over there. I was not happy with him, but he was pretty big. Even when I shot the dice, I even pointed at the guy. I'm like, dude, go easy. Okay. I told him that.
Yeah.
Because I already could feel this guy's energy.
Yeah.
As long as I warn you.
PSO is his fault.
And guess what? Bump John fucking had a shitty fucking roll. And we both lost. But I lost more than he did. I mean, he got wiped out.
Is that the badge of honor?
No.
You proved a point. You're trying to prove a point. But, that wasn't smart. I mean, I know you were trying to prove a point, but
I was hoping Bump John would go on a roll. It just wasn't that night. But I was betting a little different. My bets his was all spread out. He's an across better. He was more of an across better versus me just going at the.
Oh, he was a ferret.
I guess so. But here's the thing. And this is not how I even wanted to start this. Let's talk about this guy. All right. Because this actually bothered me. This was at a session sometime in June. Two Seam was there, and this was at Horseshoe. And Bump John and I were actually experimenting playing as a team. that night. Okay.
All right. Define team.
Oh man, I didn't
No,
even
never
want
mind.
to tell you about
Okay.
this. All right, but
Okay. Never
we
mind.
were trying to work as a team just to see if we could test it out.
Okay. How'd that work out for you?
It did not work out well. Okay, it did not work out well. That'll have to be its own
I mean,
in-depth. Man.
John's blistering my chops today because I didn't ask one question to Michael Feldman. I'm like, whatever. What the
What
fuck?
was the question that you forgot to ask?
Did Dominator ever get kicked out of a casino because of his shot, or did he get kicked out because he's an asshole? And I already knew the answer, so I didn't ask the question.
I'm gonna ask that guy if he wants to be on the podcast.
Feldman?
No, Dominator or whatever his name is. Whoever is the guy, is he still doing it or fucking is it Scobletti? Who's the fucking guy still doing it?
Scobletti is almost dead. Still, yeah. He was the author.
So Dom, we'll see.
That would be an interesting.
I'll play the Italian card with him. See how that works.
Hey Dom, come on over.
Hey, you want
come on over to the.
You want to be on the podcast?
Come on over and talk to the boys.
That is horrible, Ed. That's horrible Italian accent. Go ahead.
That's Southern. You never met the Italians down here, have you?
No, I don't know if
that's
I.
That's how they talk. That's how they talk, dude. You got to get down here. It's almost they kind of almost sound
Cajun.
Like. It's like I gonna say it sounds like a lot like Cajun. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh my God. Well, I'll play that card when I sign up for that class. I'm gonna actually say, hey, can I sit in on your class? I got a podcast on craps. We'll see. I'm taking it, Ed.
Did you not hear Feldman?
I did hear it, but I need to experience these things for myself.
Okay. It's your money.
You know?
It's my livelihood, but it's your money. Go ahead.
Yeah. We'll see.
We got a new guest coming up.
Oh man, you want to talk about the guest?
I want to talk about whatever you want to talk about, but I'm trying to keep the podcast moving.
Dude, this podcast will always keep moving. It always keeps moving, keeps on rolling. If you want to talk about that dickhead, the amount of dickheads that I've encountered this past month playing craps in Vegas, but I had a lot of interesting situations. Let me start with the most recent.
Start out with something nice and polite.
All right, let me talk about Paris.
La Paris.
A full-length extended version of this podcast is available exclusively on our Patreon page. New episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed this podcast and will tell all of your fellow craps-playing friends about it. Please follow Casino Tears on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. If you like the show, please rate it 5 stars and leave a review. The best and most fun way to contact us would be to call and leave a message on our official Casino Tears vent line, 229-NO7. You can also email us at no7@casinotears.com. And lastly, to help support this podcast, you can visit our Patreon at patreon.com/casinotears. On behalf of Roll to Win Craps from Alabama and 10 Ton is #1 from Las Vegas, thanks for listening.